Are you feeling pain in the front or back of your shoulders? Or do you feel like your shoulder clicks a lot when you reach overhead or when you reach down towards the floor? Today I'm going to show you some exercises that you could do to help strengthen your rotator cuff and help improve your stability. Hi, I'm Phil Tam, Doctor of Physical Therapy, and today we're going to show you 4 moves that you can do to help strengthen your rotator cuff muscles. The rotator cuff muscles are comprised of 4 muscles: your infraspinatus, supraspinatus, subscapularis, and your teres minor. They start at your shoulder blade and they attach into the front of your arm. These muscles help to externally rotate your shoulder, internally rotate, and abduct your shoulder. But they also function to stabilize at your shoulder joint. So any pain or clicking can be caused by weak rotator cuff muscles. So these exercises are going to be really good if you're doing a lot of weightlifting involving your arms, if you're doing any type of overhead press, if you're doing any type of pitching or throwing, because these muscles help to stabilize at your shoulder and they help to improve your stability as you do these activities. So this first move is going to be a sideline external rotation. Again, the external rotations are going to be important because they help stabilize at the shoulder. John's going to start on his side like this. He's going to have his arm tucked in at his side. His elbow is not going to be too far forward or too far back, so this is a good positioning for him. From here, he's just going to rotate his arm coming up to there. And again, you don't want to over rotate at the shoulder. Keep it all in the arm and come up and then come all the way down like that. And then come back up. Go for 10 to 12 of these. Grab an appropriate weight. We're starting off with the 3, but if you reach 10 reps and it feels okay, you can bump that up to a 4-pound weight. So these exercises are gonna be good if you're experiencing any pain in the front of your shoulders, because it helps to take off the load on there and to place that load onto your rotator cuff. I like to do these exercises before any type of benching because it really helps to stabilize that shoulder and it helps to get that external rotation that you need as you push that bar up. So this next move is known as a sideline horizontal abduction. For this exercise, we're gonna set John up with the block just so his neck is neutral and it's not putting too much tension by having him on the floor. This exercise is gonna be good because it works all the muscles in the posterior capsule. This one's gonna be good as a warm-up, especially before you hit a back day, any activities that require your arms to go into that extension. John's gonna set up sideline like this. He's gonna keep his arms straight. Slightly bent will be good. And then from there, he's just gonna bring his arm up like that to there and then come back down. For this, don't go past your body. He's gonna raise it up right to there and he's gonna slowly lower it back down, controlling that eccentric portion, really getting that burn into those rotator cuff muscles. And again, working on that stability in that shoulder like we were talking about earlier. For this, go for 10 to 12 reps. Do this before a back day like we said earlier, and go for 3 sets of these. So this next exercise is known as the swimmer's exercise. This one is going to be really good at the end of a shoulder day because it really incorporates everything from your shoulders to your shoulder blades and your core. John's going to start on his stomach, hands behind his head, and from there he's going to squeeze his shoulder blades up, lifting up the elbows like that, and then he's just going to rotate his arms back, and then as he goes towards the hip, he's going to turn his palms facing up, maintaining that tension in the shoulder blade, and he's gonna come back around. For this, try and relax at the head and just really keep it at the shoulder blades and in the shoulders. Again, this is gonna be a really good back burner and a really good burnout for the rotator cuff muscles. So again, do this at the end of a workout so that way you get that stability and you get that shoulder blade moving along with the shoulders. Go for 8 to 10 to start off with for 3 sets, just like that. So this last exercise is going to be Bandits captions. So this one is going to really incorporate all the rotator cuff muscles, and the band is going to add in that extra resistance to really control that stability in the shoulder. So setting up for this movement, John's going to come in and anchor down with his feet. Control the resistance, you don't want too much at first. And from there, he's just keeping his feet where it is, and he's going to bring both arms up with thumbs pointed up to the level of his eye, and then he's going to slowly come back down. Coming back down is probably more important than coming up because you really work on that stability. Again, incorporate this into your shoulder day workout. Go for 10 to 12 reps. Find a band that allows you to raise up to the level of your eyes without hiking up at your shoulders. And once it gets easy, you can increase the resistance of the band. John is setting up with his feet anchoring down, but you can do this with anchoring down on a bench or chair. So those are 4 exercises that you can do to incorporate into your next shoulder workout, or if you're feeling any pain or clicking into your shoulders.